Guys, Mr. Nudie Fan 101 Alt here, and this will probably be the first of maybe a couple of my videos. There's a couple of things I want to discuss. In the turkey, I have guys to be able to hear me, so yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna be playing some BF4 while discussing whatever. This video, I just wanted to discuss I want to do a video discussing the NBA playoffs so far. I wanted to do one discussing some things I hate about NBA 2K14, and then well, that's mostly what I wanted to do. And I also might talk a little bit about I don't know, some other stuff going on. But anyways, video will just be about NBA playoffs discussion. So the only people that are probably gonna watch this are like Office and Real Deal, and then maybe watched it. What do you think so far of the playoffs? I thought they've been pretty good so far. But of the matchups on the first day, I'm not surprised that the Hawks won. Honestly, it didn't surprise me at all. I would have been surprised if they lost, simply because Pacers have been so crappy, and they really needed, I guess, a wake-up call. For crappiness. So it doesn't surprise me that the Hawks took that game. They should at least take two that series, in my opinion. I didn't want to. Yeah, basically what I was getting at, I had to turn it. I had to put it so quiet. Read it all, so whatever. Yeah, I'm not surprised that the Pacers lost. I thought they'd lose at least one, and they did. Or I think they'll lose two. If they actually do get beaten in that series. Ironically, I thought that game was the most fairly officiated of all the games. It's not like the officials were giving one specific team an advantage. But I did notice that in every single game, there was some horrible, besides that Hawks-Pacers game, there was some horrible officiating both ways. I thought in the Raptors-Brooklyn game, that was in the beginning. I felt like the Raptors, they're getting a little bit of help, but they were struggling, so whatever. And then at the end, it just seemed like there was bad calls both ways. Darren Williams was getting hacked all game. He never got any calls, but then he gets hacked by Lowry, and everybody says that he flops. So I'm glad he got a call for that, because he clearly got knocked in the head. Lowry was flopping all game. But they both sort of were a lot. But the rest in that game were pretty bad. What was the game after that? And then it was Warriors-Clippers. The refs in that game were horrible. Freaking that game was, I think it might have been what all the analysts were saying, that game was so physical, so the refs were calling it. I have never seen that game set a record for offensive fouls called in a game. It had to. Every call was an offensive foul. It's ridiculous. Yeah, there's way too many offensive fouls. Way too many fouls on Blake Griffin and Andre Iguodala. Those are two guys that I really wanted to see play. I really wanted to see how they do in that matchup, and they play it all. So I was actually really, really mad at that. Good game though. It was a good game. Besides the crappy reffing, it was a great game. My favorite part of it. Warriors earned that win. They did a really good job on offense. Didn't feel like the refs really helped them. Well, I mean, I felt like for a lot of that game, the refs were against them. Third quarter, it seemed like there were some periods where it's like they were giving Iggy all those stupid offensive fouls. I'm like, wow, I guess they don't want them. I was thinking it's the same thing with balls. I don't know, it was bad both ways. Bad either way.
Here's your ammo.
Matchup after that was Pacers Hawks. Third down. Decent defensively, but they do not. Frank Vogel. He gets some decent offense, and it doesn't help the ball hog thing. Game, oh yeah, the City Grizzlies matchup, and that's going to be a fun matchup. You know, I think the Grizzlies will hold it. Really want to see the Thunder beat the Grizzlies. This year, I'm a big fan. I'm a big Suns fan, so I didn't like how the Grizzlies knocked them out. But it doesn't matter. I'm not really worried as a Suns fan because they're going to be the best team in the West in a couple of years, anyways.
Here's your ammo.
Yeah, they probably will seriously look at it next year. What other games were there? I guess I could also do my predictions. I think the Nets will beat the Raptors in 6. Series. I think Pacers beat the Hawks in 6. And I'll just go through the East first. So Pacers beat the Hawks in 6. Nets Toronto in 6. Heat will beat the Bobcats. Now that Al Jefferson's injured in 5. I thought that would go to 6 or 7 games, honestly. Al Jefferson's injury, it'll only go to 5. Emma Walker just goes really pick up a big load. Gary Neal's in. See Charlotte. Good game so far, actually. But so those are my predictions. I think there's one more series I'm forgetting about. Oh yeah, Bulls and Wizards. Tough one to predict. That is a really tough series to predict. The Bulls are really good. The Wizards have some nice matchups that really work against the Bulls, so that's a tough series to call. I mean, the Wizards beat the Bulls pretty easily in game 1, and Wall and Beal had a really bad game, a lot of free throws, and they still beat the Bulls quite easily. So that's a scary sign.
Here's your ammo. Pick it up.
Very scary sign. That series, I think, will go 7 games. Well, I don't know. Just because, the Bulls fight, I think they'll find a way to win some games. They'll definitely step it up defensively. They do not play the best defense.
Objective Foxtrot has been lost.
Series will probably go to 7 games, 6 or 7. I see the Wizards winning, man. The Wizards just have so many matchups. It'd be crazy if they lost it. They have so many advantages against the Bulls. So Wizards in 6 or 7. For the West, I don't know if they will, but I hope the Blazers beat the Rockets. If they do, I think that series goes down to 7 games. I think they'll still pull out against the Warriors. I think they'll win that series in 6 or 7. Thunder beat the Grizzlies in 5. And I think the Mavericks are going to put up, especially yesterday, Dirk had a horrible game. Mavericks only lost by 5. So, I think the Mavericks can, I don't think they can pull off the upset, but they can probably push that series to, 6 games with the Spurs will win. That's all my predictions for the series. Best game so far that I've watched, Warriors Clippers was really good, but the second best matchup I thought would be Blazers and Rockets. I stayed up for that game yesterday, and that game was by far the best game. Damian Lillard. Blazers go far in the playoffs. It's completely fake. I think Aldridge made a lot more mistakes. Lillard did that game. I don't think Lillard made any much. Aldridge, he scored a crap load of points. A lot of mistakes. All down the stretch. Fouling out, especially. That shouldn't have been a foul on him.
Here's your ammo.
Aldridge. Mistakes.
Here, get yourself fixed up with this first aid. Here's your ammo.
That's
There's a hostile machine gunner.
I think he was 100% every free throw and shot he took. Quarter and OT. I think he was 100% field and the free throw. I'm pretty sure last 5 minutes of regulation all the way to OT. Could be wrong, but if it wasn't 100%, it was close. And, little joke for Real Villain Office. The reason Lillard was so good in the clutch, he did that whoever offense on Jeremy Lin. It worked. He dominated Jeremy Lin. But Jeremy Lin was, he was trying his best. He didn't do that bad of a job, surprisingly, on D, but it's Jeremy. Beverly is not as good as the defenders, but they definitely beat Beverly. Lin was the starter, then, I think Beverly got an injury, but he'll probably play for it. And Lin starts, Rockets are screwed because Lillard can put up. I don't know if he will, but he can put up. I'm not saying he will, but he has the ability to put up 40 a game out of a match. It's been a really good game, by the way. And as soon as I say that, I pay attention and get sniped. That was a little streak there, though. M249 is it? I just thought I'd get on, play an hour or two.
Here's your ammo. Go get it. I spotted an enemy boat.
Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Yes! I need those boat kills. That was smart. Yeah, if you're... Like I was there. If you play Naval Strike, you're on this map, and you use a boat, don't come in here with your boat. Don't come in here with your attack boat. You will die. You might get a kill or two, but you will die, so it's not good. And this M249 is cheese. This thing's just shredding everybody. Prepare for boarding? Oh my god, we're boarding. It's a really even match. I think I might, as soon as I die, I'm gonna see if I can find a boat. I want to get on D. Close games like this, where we're both boarding at the same time, I prefer to play teammates. I don't really trust my teammates on D. So I can find a boat here. Back to my carrier, because I want to get on D quick. At the same time, I don't want to just kill myself. If I have to, I will, but You gotta keep them on the first base. If they get to the engine room, it's over. I really want to get on as best I can. Any boats, but yeah, that's for the most part. But that's what I want to say for the most part for the playoff discussion. I'm enjoying the playoffs. Matchups. I'm like, oh, this might be one of the best first rounds in a long time, and so far it's looking that way. It's gonna be really good playoffs.
Here's your ammo.
Hype so far.
Now control objective Echo.
Forward to that Clippers Warriors game 2 tonight. That's gonna be a great game. And oh, I see a boat. I see a boat. No teammate. No teammate. No teammate.
We've neutralized objective Foxtrot.
This is gonna be. God. Of course, they would shut the doors. Well,
We have taken objective Foxtrot.
I'll think about that. I guess the best thing I can do is, hey, at least we're getting here.
Control objective Alpha.
Ours armed too. See if I can post them again. Not really sure how those mechanics work yet. Yeah, I did. God. Get on offense because it looks like this is going to be a battle to who can play offense first. Please, teammate, open up the doors.
We've just lost objective Alpha.
Oh man, they're destroying our objective. We're rushing theirs, and I'm just going to kill myself. I need to help my team. Should I play offense or defense? Seem to have an advantage on them, so I'm going to go.
Listen up.
In a waste of killing myself. I want to be in it. I want to be in on the action. There you go, team. Help my team. Oh my god, there's... Yeah, I didn't stand a chance. Come on, guys, this is going to be tough. Ammo. We got this. Yes, that was a good game. Close game. But yeah, discussion basically it's good so far, and I expect it to keep being sweet. Next video, I think I'm going to talk about what I want to change in 2K14. It's a really good game for me. That's probably the best game of Carrier Assault I've ever played. No, I'm only streaming just to record videos. I'm not really doing much of streaming here. That was a good game. I definitely gotta play a couple more. I think that might be another topic in a different match I talk about is Carrier Strike. You know, what I think about the current state of BF4 and what I